My dear collective, welcome to another music channeling. Sorry that things are a bit messy right now. Today's song for today's reading is Can't Help But Wait, okay? Yesterday night, on Sunday, I did a reading with the song A Case of You. Today is a continuation of that, okay? But I guess from a male perspective, I guess the other one is giving more feminine if we're going to base it on the song. But it doesn't have to be that way. I would say this, if you resonate with that reading, in terms of the incentive and nuance, you will resonate with this one, okay? So, in reference, the other reading talks more about loving you from a distance, and even though they want you guys to be meant to be, they are comfortable or they are content with letting you go, okay? They will love you regardless whether you guys are together or apart. This reading is more so like, no, they're fucking waiting for you to end this or end whatever, whomever you're with, so you guys can get back together. I feel like they do also love you unconditionally, but on behalf of their soulmate, they feel like whatever you're in, whoever you're with, is not doing it like they can do it. So they're more so like, no, I can love you unconditionally, but I also have my pride. I also am a little bit in my ego, and as much as they love you better together. Channel message. The song in itself is Can't Help But Wait by Trey Songz. All of these songs will be listed in due time on my YouTube community board or IG. Okay? But I say this to say, let's dive into the cards, okay? Oh yeah, I also channeled, it wasn't really channeling, but what I got in the other reading seeping into this one is that the artist himself is a Sagittarius. So I just looked up Sagittarius characteristics, the good and the bad. Again, if you resonate with that reading, you might need to check that out. But very simple. I'm just going to go based on my personal POV when it comes to Sag. They're very funny. They have dark humor. And a lot of people don't get them. Either you will get a Sag or you won't. You either will love them or hate them. There is like no in between. I feel like they mirror very much like an Aquarius. But for some reason, an Aquarius is more easy to digest than a Sagittarius, okay? That's my personal take, okay? Now, I know what the online version said, and that's what I dived into in the other readings, the good and the bad of a Sagittarius trait, okay? From my remembrance, all I can say, you're dealing with an adventure. Adventure in itself. A Sagittarius, being with them is an adventure. Very funny, like to travel, like to see the good in things, okay? Now, again, if you want to go Google based, book smart based, go check out the other readings because I read a list on characteristics. Like if I say your person is idealistic, don't have to be a Sag, but that could be one of the traits that's very similar to the soulmate that you're dealing with, collective. Okay, so let's move on. Yeah, I think my channel message is, let's just see what the cards are going to say. So if you're watching this message from the other reading or just in general, this person cannot help waiting until you end things with whomever so you guys can come back together. Anything else for the viewer that's watching this card? Good morning, collective. So we got this one here. This is I'm hurt. My feelings are hurt. I feel some type of way, depending on, if it's this or like this. But basically, this person is hurt. They could also have hurt you. Their feelings are hurt. Okay. Basically. It's like, there is still some residue of what took place. As in, they're not completely over it. I left some scars. That's what this card is. They could have also done this to you. But I feel like in this present time, this is how they feel. We got this one here. A lot of them are reflecting. They're at home trying to figure out, like, how to go about this. It's a lot to compartmentalize. Jeez, I don't know what that word is right now in this early time this morning, but yeah, it's a lot. The numbers could be relevant. So we got 35 and number 1. Okay, something about September is relevant. So in September, somebody was supposed to heal. They never healed. Okay. Maybe they were supposed to heal with you. They're supposed to do some work, healing themselves. That never happened in September. I don't know if it's this September. I don't know if it was September last year, or you get it, okay? And now I feel like all that they can do is like love you from a distance, but they don't want to love you from a distance. This person is very tempted by you. Or I'm also tuning into, they could have been tempted by other forces, in the sense of like, maybe they said that, as an example, collective, they've always promised to come back to you, right? And they said, I will wait for you, like the song says. And then you came around, you start this thing again with them. All of a sudden they have wandering eyes. All of a sudden they said something, you feelings got hurt, you ended things, and now they're in regret because shit, I've been waiting for collective for so long. They finally came back to me. We finally have white flag truce for them to falter and be tempted by something as silly as a fucking DM or a beautiful girl or a handsome man, and now you're back to square one. Emphasis on shit, I done hurt me and I hurt my person. Okay, that's just an example. I don't know if that's, I'm not tuning into that's the case. That's just an example. Okay, collective. But let's move on. So what they want now is basically to reach out to you. But it's kind of like hard based on this card, is because they want to reach out to you, but they're still upset, angry. They don't have enough confidence. They're still in this self-sabotaging, woe is me energy. They're still in fear. They're still in ego. And for some of them, a lot of them, they're definitely in jealousy. Even if they want to fix the bridge that was burned, they're still very much in frustration. Okay? So they need to let that go for you guys to have peace. Okay? But keep in mind, they will still be in this energy while they're waiting for you to return to them. But they don't want to be in this energy. But I'm also getting the energy of like they feel like you hurt them, so they hurt you back, and it's been this way for a while. Maybe the example I said wasn't far off, okay? For a lot of you guys, you're twin flames, okay? Now, if that won't resonate, because I know not everybody's on that journey, you complement your person. You are the yin and yang. You are the duality to your person, okay? You might be extroverted, they're introvert. They might bring the chaos to your calm. Hey, all in all, they're still gonna wait for you. But they're going to be in their feelings, hurt, feel some type of weight, not really over what took place in the past, okay? A lot of them are like, shit, they feel fucking snaked. They feel like this is like so unbalanced. You could have been narcissistic to them, or vice versa, and this is something they will not have an easier time to let go, but even so, they still want to be with you and still want to fix the bridge. A lot of you guys kind of decided to just fuck it, just have fun, let it go. Decided to be single, or decided the connection you have was not that deep, but they're still waiting for you. I'm not like, hold up. I had to go tend to some food business. Okay, I'm cooking. I say this to say they're about to cook, collective. But hopefully they're not too late or too early. Okay, if we come too early, it might be wrong timing. If they come too late, it might be wrong timing. They have to come at the perfect timing. And I feel like this is why somebody will still be in this frustrated. I'm not really over what took place. I still feel hurt. I still have some resentment. Even though in the same breath, I want this with you. I'm tempted by you. I can't stop thinking of you. I want us to work. I deserve you better. Like but you get me. The other reading, it was very much like we had our history, but it's the love that stands the test of time. Would you or separated? This is the type of love where it's like it's the same, but I do feel like there is a different type of maturity. Okay? Not the music stopping. Okay? Um hey. Do your advice card. We're about to segue into, for some reason, for the past few days, I have not been able to find my initials. Like the letters basically. So what's important here for everyone is to start healing, okay? And God will make a way. So those that are waiting, God will make a way. And make sure that your thoughts are balanced, okay? I would say positive, but make sure it's like grounded, balanced, okay? Because I feel like it's a little bit hard to stay positive in this connection because you do have a lot of history with this person. Don't let it consume you. Don't overthink. Don't overanalyze. Because one party will be in this energy and another party needs to be the one that holds the fort down. Because I do feel like if they're coming in irrational and in their feelings, if you're in that vibe, you guys will go in separate ways. If you want this to work, I feel like there needs to be a dynamic of somebody will listen and somebody will speak. Also, it's going to be the same thing again. We're going to leave it as such. Should we look up? Let's check the lyrics for a bit. Because after all, this is a music channel. So just, let's stick to your program. Somebody saying could be Tor, Eric, Michael, Trey. Okay. October 23rd could be relevant. 2014. Okay. Let's see here. Excuse my pronunciation. Okay. I can't help but wait. I can't help but wait. Check it out. I see you with him. He ain't right, but you don't trip. You stand by him while he lies, then turn right around and forgive him. I can't take oh my lord. I can't take to see your face with those tears running down your cheeks. But what can I do? I gotta stay true because deep down I'm still a G. So obviously, in the butchering of it all, what you can tell is this person knows you with somebody that is not like the best for you, but because you guys are either friends or they even know this person, or basically you say that you're still in love with them, you're still rocking with this person, then you're gonna leave you be for what it is. Because at the end of the day, like I said in the other reading, that's the type of message where it's like they love you, you guys didn't work together, you found somebody else. whether it's good or bad for you, they will love it from a distance because at the end of the day, it's your choice, it's your life. You chose that person for a reason, okay? This reading is more so like, no, they don't want you to choose the person. In contrary, whether you're happy or sad, based on the song, it feels like they're speaking from the energy of like, if you're upset, sad, it's not working out with that person, they're like, come back. Come back, collective. I'm right here. I'm right here. Okay? That's my take on it. Okay, let's continue. Girl, I can't help but wait till you get. Hold up. And I don't want to come between you and your man, even though I know I can treat you better. Very much in their ego. Okay, it's giving very much. Now that I think of it, a Libra could also be relevant. Girl, I can't help but wait till you can get with him. Don't change. Can't help but wait till you see that with me, it's not the same. I can't help but wait until you see what is for you and what you really are. So basically, this person is saying that he is only the person that can help you see your worth, your value, because apparently whoever you're with is not doing it right. Okay? So, to summarize it, this is a person that knows they have much more to give than the other person. Okay? The blockages, if you cannot see the other blockages from what I channeled before, if your person, this soulmate, is still in their ego. So, example, you finally let go of that trash man or woman, that is playing on your time. You get together with this soulmate, and they're going to still bring up what happened in the past. And that is your blockage. That's what I said. There is one person that will be like triggered, and another person needs to kind of listen. Because I feel like as much as they want you and is waiting for you, I also feel the sense of bringing up what they did versus what they can do. Okay? It's pettiness. Okay? There is a thin line between pettiness. I don't know if it's a sad trait, but it could. I don't know. But you get what I'm trying to say? But let's pull a card for those that are watching. This person is definitely going to chase after you. And they've been chasing after you. And I don't feel like they're going to stop. Yeah, the sad part is all my stuff is gonna. We're about to wrap it up. Alright. See you in the next reading.